Hello everyone, Dream Envoy here, and welcome back to more of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. Last time... Yeah, this is not the first time I realized that pun. We've, started going through the water temple? Well, not just started, but we've gotten in further into the water temple and managed to obtain the compass, as well as 3 keys, including one that apparently a ton of people tend to miss. In this part, we're just gonna continue forward, raising and lowering the water level like usual. Anyways, you actually want to go towards the waterfall first, because you already kind of hear it. Oh wow, 3 hearts, that was awfully generous. But anyways, you wanted to lure that Tektite and go ahead and pull out your arrows once again. I think this is a little bit more tedious than the boots, in my opinion. Anyways, go ahead, aim, fire. And ride it like an elevator to the top. Anything else in here? Nope. Just where the Tektite was. And we end up right at the very top of the temple. Where once again, I'm too far away. That's the 3rd place that Ruto mentioned. Because Ruto mentioned there were 3 total places that we can change the water level. Well, this one raises the water level all the way to the very top. And while we can actually access the boss door because of this, wow. We can go through that door and access the boss room. However, we can't really do much about it since we don't have the actual boss key. Instead, we're just gonna have to enter the western room here. Alright. I've actually found this room to be actually the most challenging room of the dungeon. Thanks for the rupees, I guess. See, we go down there, and we find a ledge. You look down, and you see that those platforms are gonna be going underneath a waterfall. Slide down, and we got this elevator that's going up and down as well, but it is getting closer and closer. Our goal is to actually climb our way up. By hookshotting repeatedly, if we get down to the bottom, we will be pushed off by the water and fall down into a pit, which will port us back into where we walked in. And we lose a heart. Anyways, managed to get up here. Again, I do consider that to be the most challenging room of this dungeon. This room is a little bit fun. Let's go ahead, take care of the Tektites. Are you guys really out of range? Wow, they won't come after me, oh. Okay. Anyways, you see a room with a whole bunch of statues and a switch. It's pretty much already a given of what we're supposed to do. Just make sure you have enough ammunition. If you don't, you will have to leave the dungeon and come back. Thankfully, it's not too much hard work to get back to the entrance. Unlike the fire temple, I swear, I keep on like bringing it up as if the fire temple is tougher than the water temple. They're the same challenge, it's just that I honestly do find the fire temple to be a little bit more annoying. And see, I already screwed up. Yeah, you actually don't want to go over there until you, lower the water again. And we don't have to use our arrows, we can also use our hookshot here. That's because, as you, just saw, that statue kind of trapped us here. So we'll just go ahead and Link, care to actually climb up? Thank you. Get over here, and find that we actually have to hit the switch once again. Once again, reach the statue. Once again, hit the switch. It's basically a room full of rinse and repeat. And will my hookshot reach here, or do I... Ah, yes it does! I was wondering if it would reach, or if I would have to, resort to my... arrows, but I don't have to. I will resort to my arrows to take care of this like. Don't hesitate to kill a like from a distance. I hate likes. But I was kind enough to leave behind rupees for killing it. Anyways, this room. I love how this room looks. Just a great big open area. Well, it looks like a great big open area, but the truth is, it is a square room, and there are invisible walls over the place. And I want you to pay attention to Link's reflection here. Because suddenly, as soon as we reach the island, it just suddenly disappeared. Door on the other side is locked. And I have to say, if you have Din's Fire, go ahead and equip it now. Because over there in the distance, you kinda see something over there. As soon as you Z-target it, Dark Link, conquer yourself. Dark Link is an enemy that reappears from Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link. In fact, it was the final boss in that game. Dark Link will mimic all of Link's moves, and there are two ways to make this battle easy. You can either use the Bigoran sword, which cuts right through his defenses, or you can alternatively use Din's Fire, which will guarantee a hit on Dark Link. It's actually better not to Z-target him at all. And where is he gonna appear? He appeared right behind me. Over time, he's just gonna get more and more aggressive. But 2 hits with the Bigoran sword should take care of him. He even has the same death animation from Zelda 2. And as you can see, the room does eventually reveal what it truly is. Although, I gotta say, I miss how the illusion room. I thought how it's kind of open and kind of just like a peaceful shrine or like a shrine in ruins. I think it looks awesome. Anyways, going in here. What could it possibly be? We already have the map, we have the compass, we now have the dungeon item, which is actually just an upgraded version of the hookshot. See, this is sort of why some people actually prefer to do the water temple before the fire temple. Anyways, I actually found this does not work if you're standing on the block. You actually have to be away. Anyways, get close enough, the scales will appear. I guess we have to Z-target it. Okay. Or not? Okay, I guess we don't have to Z-target it after all. Or we did have to Z-target it. It's just that we don't have to worry about the scales. Anyways, Linky, go down the hole! And this room.
Link, be careful! Don't get swallowed by the vortexes!
Yep, she's talking about this vortex right here. Fall down it, and you'll get sent all the way back up here. This makes the room a little bit tricky, but it's not that bad. It's just a matter of being a little bit careful. There is a gold token around here that you need to be aware of. We should have 72 at this point. Thankfully we do. Just want to avoid the vortexes. When we come close to one, swim to the other side. See a gold Scotillo over there? What you want to do is fight against the currents. And you'll find that if the iron boots are just too much of a problem, the vortexes are too much of a problem, just put on your iron boots. Now let's go ahead and try out our new long shot. It certainly does get greater distance. Anyways, it should be noted that the iron boots does keep you from being carried by the current. However, if you fall down that ledge, it will drag you right down to the vortex, so just be wary of it. In fact, it actually seems like the iron boots is the way to go. However, I actually found that it is much easier to just use the Kokiri boots and swim against the walls. Pressing B if you need to, says it does allow you to move faster. And we got a fairy there. If you don't have some in the bottles already, which actually we do have an empty bottle, might as well use it. Fairy? Alright, and go back and get our long shot. Might as well keep it up since it is our dungeon item after all. And let's see. See an eye there. Our goal is to get between the vortexes and get over here. Now this is a little bit tricky, but you want to go ahead and not use your long shot. You actually do want your arrows. Get back to the equipment screen. And you want to hook shot to that chest. And yeah, as you just see, if Link has already hookshot the chest, but the gate closed, Link will actually go through the gate. So don't worry about the gate cutting you off for any reason. When I first realized that, or that's how the gates work, I laughed my head off. Because, you know, it's just in my ingrained... The idea that Link would just, you know, fall straight down is just ingrained in my head. Anyways, that's gold token number 74. Am I correct? No, 73. Nope, because we actually have a little bit more to do. Anyways, this room may be very familiar to you, and because it's familiar, you may know that this way will lead back to the main room. I won't get fooled by you again. Thank you very much for dropping 3 hearts. And there we go. Put on our iron boots. And go back to the main room. Oh wait, no. I also remembered this. Or wait a minute. That's right, because the water is at its highest part. So we can just swim up here. Anyways, we want to go ahead and make our way back to the western door. Actually, that's the northern door, excuse me. And you'll find that we are now above the room where of the waterfall. Well, we're back to the waterfall room. And the reason why we came up back here is simple. Now that we have the long shot, we can now reach farther distances and be able to grab you. Be able to grab you. That's gold token number 74. Now our next destination is actually gonna be going to the other side. Because we actually want to go back to the bottom eastern room. Back to where we encountered Ruto. The reason why is because even though that we have the water level all the way up, and thus we can reach the boss door, we don't actually have the boss key. So we're actually gonna have to change the water levels a few times before we can do so. Really? I can actually go to the... I guess that's one way to reach the middle level without changing the water level. But anyways, I'm just gonna go through here. Actually, I think I'll just meet you outside this door, because I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. We're actually already more than halfway done with this dungeon. As a matter of fact, we're already 3/4 of the way done. Again, this feels shorter than the Fire Temple. I know that the Fire Temple is not that much longer, but it feels much longer. I don't know. I mean, I like the Fire Temple, it's just... No, I don't understand why people like the Water Temple just so much less. But anyways, well, I do understand, but I don't have those same feelings. Anyways, I think I'm gonna end the video here. Next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, hopefully we'll use this one remaining key that we have to help guide our way over to the boss key. And eventually make our way back to the boss door. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Feel free to leave behind a comment. And if you want to see more videos from me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. See you guys next time.